Whoever worked on this game, whoever was in charge of this game, I want to sit down with you and interview you. Yeah, I'm calling you out publicly. Hey Gearheads, and welcome on back into the NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey, 10th race of the Career Mode coming at you. We're heading to Talladega for the Geico 500. Just to give you an update on how we got here, 4 victories in 9 races so far. We are currently seating second in the point standings. Not that it matters, because for some reason, when the playoffs start, we're in theory going to be seated first. Not that it matters. And life will be good, but we're 3 points out of the point lead, the regular season point lead, behind Denny Hamlin. We do have a DNF. Drivers in, locked in, Hamlin, ourselves, Elliott, Larson, Truex, McDowell, all with victories. Right now, Logano, Bell, Byron, Dillon, Kyle Busch, Rennick, Keselowski, Harvick, Stenhouse, and Bubba, all in the playoffs right now. On the outside looking in, Blaney's only a few points out of his buddy right there, Bubba. Kurt's on the outside looking in. Suarez, DeBen, washed up driver, is 20th. Chastain, Bowman, Buescher, and the rest. Yeah, it's we still got a whole lot of racing to go, but that's what they look like so far. As far as contracts, we have 27 races remaining. I believe that's for the rest of the season. I hope it's for the rest of the season. I've seen some glitches going on with that. So if you haven't already, mash the subscribe button. It helps us out so much. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game so far. I've made my thoughts perfectly clear. It's a dumpster fire, but we're going through the career mode, so you don't have to. You're welcome. So, yeah, we're going to head out to Dega. After this, we're heading to Kansas. Who cares? But after that is when we're heading to Darlington, which I'm looking forward to. And then it kind of starts. May kind of is a cool little stretch after we get out of boring Kansas. We head to Darlington for the first of 2 races, which I'm excited about. Then we're heading out to Dover, which I'm interested to see how Dover drives in this game. We're going to Coda after that, which I'm excited for, and the Coke 600, which I'm not excited for. And then after that, we will head out to Sonoma, my second home state race. Nashville, which I've heard nothing but bad things. Pocono, which I hate Pocono. And Road America. So there's actually a really good stretch of races. Just we're kind of in the meh. Like for these next 2 races, we're meh. I'm meh on Dega. I'm very meh on Kansas. No apologies. I meant it. I said it. What are you going to do? At me, at Hey Alan Bailey. Follow me on the social media accounts that are listed up there. Links are in the description below as well. But for now, let's head to Dega, see how bad the draft is.
Welcome to Talladega Super Speedway. I'm Alex Hayden, and we're here today to enjoy 500 miles of high-intensity super speedway racing at one of the most unique tracks on the NASCAR schedule. This is a true wildcard race that anyone in the pack can win because of the risk of the big one is around every single corner. Pre-race ceremonies are done, and we're ready to head down to pit lane, where the drivers are making their final preparations.
It's Dega. Said I had 2 laps of qualifying. It only gave me 1. And that was after it threw me in the wall before I even got to the line on the first attempt. So we qualified in the top 10. It's fine. I don't know. We'll see. Hello, Solus crew chief. Yes. You're annoying. Tap. Let's go. It doesn't matter. I want to Band-Aid rip this race off so bad.
Got one right.
Like, I contemplated just simming it. I'm contemplating simming the rest of the season, but like, I want to go to some of these tracks and try to have some fun. I can't do a season, which as a content creator infuriates me. And as somebody who just likes to have some fun with this game every once in a while, it annoys me because with Heat 5, I legitimately just did some seasons just myself. I'd come home from work and then just want to just play and not have to worry about streaming or recording, so I would just pop it in and race a season. I legitimately started doing a Heat 5 career mode after we finished our main one here on the channel, just myself, just for funsies with the truck series, and I had a blast. Having a blast. I still have it going. I could pick it up anytime. And that career mode is so much more in-depth than this one. Like, I never thought we would take this drastic of a step backwards, but Motorsports Games managed to do it. And earlier this week, they're tweeting out, oh, by the way, don't forget to buy our new karting game. How, as a company, can you try to push a product, any product, after you push this garbage product? Like, it flabbergasts me. Tried to do a bump draft with the 12 right there, and Blaney decided, yeah, I'm good. So, let me do this quick look back. Oh, look at those graphics. So bad. Like, the shadows, these cars are just kind of floating on the racetrack. They're not really lingering. Come on. Oh, Danny didn't get the championship again. Someone said, oh, Denny Hamlin's the new Mark Martin. It's like, Mark was a better driver and way more loved than Hamlin is. Like, Hamlin's not hated, but... Oh, by the way, to the lead. I mean, look at these shadows. Look at the shadows. It's just awful. Like... And the glitch that really annoys me is the foreground, or the background, I should say, looks okay. It really does. But look at these shadows, how they load going down this front stretch of the fence. I mean, look at that. That's just so bad. Like, it doesn't load it. And someone told me, oh, that's your system. No, it's not. My system's fine. It doesn't do this with literally any other game. This game pops up, though. Oh, there it goes. F1 2021 and 2020 run perfect on this this setup. There are no issues with lag or loading or anything, but Motorsports Games has a game come out, and all of a sudden, my PC has issues. Like, no, that's not how my PC works. That's not how hardware works. It's software, not hardware. Ooh, I let it slip up the track. Ooh, okay. The only time when they actually get close to my bumper is when I put my car there. They don't come up and try it. There's no bump drafting in this game. It doesn't work. The draft doesn't function correctly either. Like, nothing works. See, look at, he's getting a run, he's getting a run, he's getting a run, he's getting a run. And instead of coming up and he just kind of hangs out. Doesn't bump draft. Don't know what it is. Fine. In the grand scheme of things, like, I don't care how pretty the game looks. I'm being serious. I don't care how good the background looks. I don't care how cool the cutscene is of the pre-race. I don't care how cool the victory lane cutscene is. When the basic functions of the actual gameplay are this broken, nothing else matters. And they focus solely on graphics and solely on cutscenes, which should be an afterthought. But the fans were saying they wanted those to be good. And they focused solely on that they forgot about the elephant in the room, which is the actual gameplay. It's man. Halfway point. Here's my thing with this game. I want to know what happened. I honestly would love to sit down with the president of Motorsports Games, the head game whoever worked on this game, whoever was in charge of this game. I want to sit down with you and interview you. Yeah, I'm calling you out publicly. I work for ARN, American Racing Network. We are a professional motorsports news outlet. I want to sit down with you one-on-one, sit across from you, look in your eyes, or on Zoom call, I don't care. And honestly, I want to know what happened. I want full honesty and full transparency, because if you were under budget, if the game suffered because of COVID, if the game suffered because of acquiring all these different companies at the 11th hour and putting them into this game. Heck, if the game was built for the next gen, but it wasn't ready and you had to get a bad version of this game downgraded for the old generation consoles, that's fine. Let us know what happened. Don't just say we're working on it. Don't just say we have new patches coming out eventually. I want a legit reason why this game sucks. Why is this game broken? I'm calling out motorsports games publicly. I want to know. Seriously. Like, let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's figure this out. Because honestly, if you guys had issues with this game, which you clearly did, then express those issues. Like, don't excuse it. Own your mistakes. And they need to own their mistakes. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to, like, slap lipstick on a pig and say, oh yeah, it's a great game, but it's not. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what's on the horizon for the next 11 years, because they have a contract for the next 11 years for this, and this is the basis. So for the next 11 years, we're not going to get a good NASCAR game. At the moment, I'm going to iRacing. At the moment, I'm not going to be playing NASCAR games. I'm a NASCAR gamer. I love NASCAR games. I hate this game. It is hands down the worst NASCAR game ever built. Period. NASCAR Heat Evolution was a better game. And that game was awful. And oh, by the way, same developer. So I would love to know what happened with this game and what the plan is to move forward. If people got fired over this, say that. If people got promoted and they're patting themselves on the back going, oh yeah, it's a great game, then they need to be fired. Because this is a garbage game. If you need to bring in the next generation of developers to develop a new game, do that. Like don't go out and sponsor race cars and sponsor NASCAR Cup Series cars just to get your name out there. Who cares? Put every single penny of the $90 charge for this game back into the new game. Because at this point, we're looking at NASCAR 2022 going, am I really going to buy that game? Probably not. I'm being serious. I'm probably not going to buy the next game based on this game. Past performance dictates future outcomes, and guess what? You haven't performed for 7 years, guys. Maybe that wasn't your fault. Maybe there's legit excuses, but 7 years later, it's time for a change, period. And we're going to have to put up with it for 11 more years. Just, so bad. I'm just kind of diving from one block to the next. I got the 48 and the 4 kind of scrapping side by side back here. You know, we got a couple more laps to go. Normally the field single files out by now, but they haven't for some reason. And like normally I'd be like I am right now, I'd be smooth and consistent, but it doesn't matter because the field isn't that fast for some reason. The only reason that they're decently fast is because they're stuck in my draft, and you see they can't do anything with it. They get runs here and there, but they can't complete the pass or even finish it. So there goes Bowman. Here comes the 1 to try to start something. And I'll give him this, like it's been a decent rotation the last 3 laps or so of guys coming up here. Like I haven't seen this one car. Harvick was up here for a second. He gone now. 19's still kind of back there chilling. And look at the ticker. Like, oop, I stepped up right there. Don't worry, doesn't matter. See, that should have cost me the lead right there. And they should have come just flying by me. And what is the 24 doing all by himself? How did he get there? He shouldn't be up there by himself. He shouldn't have had the speed, but he did. And back to my ticker point, why do I care that 10 seconds ahead of me is Austin Cindric, James Davison, and Quinn Houff? Like, that means nothing to me. That ticker is so broken. I get that you're going for cars closer, but guess what? The car 1/10 behind me is a lot closer than 10 seconds ahead of me. 9 seconds now. And it looks like they got into it because we just gained a boatload of time on them. And now they gained a boat... What is this? Like, what is that? Like, they just lost 2 seconds and gained 2 seconds. So they're basically right there... Oops. See? Doesn't matter what I do. Oh, we're coming to the white. I didn't even notice. Cool, I guess. If you haven't already, mash the subscribe button. Give us a follow on the social media accounts, by the way, at Hey Alan Bailey. Linked in the description below, but they're also up there as well. Yeah, I kind of just realized we're coming to the white, so it doesn't feel like the intensity's gotten any intenser. They're just kind of here, you know. Harvick hit that wall of air. He can't go nowhere. Here comes Daniel Suarez. Good for him. So I have to hold on to this lead the whole way around here because caution comes out. You know, that's the race. Daniel Suarez is my main threat right now, which is very cool that Suarez is up here battling. But they kind of single filed out for 2-3 car lengths, so me and Suarez for the win at Talladega. Okay. And even he back, and that's the 52. Josh Bilicki's up here. Come on, get real. And everybody just way backed off. They all hit a pocket of air. They got 4 or 5 wide. It doesn't matter. We get another victory. Yay us. Like, I was in the grass, and it didn't matter. They didn't catch us, so. Fine. Josh Bilicki comes home second. Half a second back at Talladega. How is that realistic? Chase Briscoe, good for him, good finish. He needs the points. Daniel Suarez, good. What was that? What is that? Even. Wow, just so bad. Hey, they got the right car in victory lane again. Miracles can happen. The victory lane does look better, but, I mean, congratulations, you figured out how to animate a cutscene, guys. Yay. That's the level of care of this game. But with that, we take over the points. Good for us. 5th win in 10 races. This isn't even fun. Like, it's boring. I am so not invested, because the only thing that's custom between my career and literally anyone else's is my name. Right there. And in the game when we're on the leaderboard. It's not on the car. It's fine. It's just... No, it's not fine. It's a garbage game. It's not fine. Enough with the it's fine, it'll be better next year mentality that we've had for 7 years. Ugh. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, mash the subscribe button. Give us a follow on the socials. For NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Mode. I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track.